So we're here again with the sentence thinking in games. That's an ambitious sentence for the Paw Patrol, the movie, Adventure City calls the game. Why have they got the movie in the title? Yes, sure, this is going to be based off of the movie, but it's in a game. It's not necessary. I don't think it's necessary anyway. I have to laugh because I knew there were going to be graphic changes because it's like based on a film. But that's horrendous. It looks like Jimmy Neutron after stealing Syndrome's gloves and Syndrome's boots. And if you don't know who Syndrome is, look, watch The Incredibles. It's a lot better than this film probably was. Oh yeah, I need to plug my Xbox controller in, because yet again, you can't play this game without an Xbox controller. Oh, the joys. Okay, let me just go and do that. Right, I got that plugged in. The main mission, and I'm going to make a confession. I haven't played any of this yet. So you never know, it might actually... Wait. It doesn't read out the main menu anymore. He did that in the first one, right? He shouted it and everything. I'm gonna check something. Let me just have a look at the game options. He's not saying anything. But everything's switched up to max. His volume's max, voice volume. Yeah. Okay, so that's weird. Okay, so it needs a loading screen to go back one menu. I think the quality of this game is starting to show through already. Yeah, I haven't played this yet, so it might actually turn out to be a good game. So let's put out the fires with those two dogs, who don't look anything like the dogs they're supposed to be. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to give this game a chance, so let's start, and let's just see what happens. Oh, they got an extra dog. That one on the end there, that like... the husky? No, they're like sausage dog. Dachshund, that's the one I'm looking for. They all jump out, and they all jump out in time.
Thanks for coming so quickly.
The writing, you can't read the writing. The background merges with the middle section of white text. So the accessibility testing in this game has failed on the first hurdle. I'm sorry, the fact that you can't read the writing is unacceptable in a game. It really is. People will not be able to read that, and that's the whole point in accessibility testing. Why do I need a drill? There's a fire! Quick, dig a hole! No, no, we are not a wombat. We do not need to dig a hole. We need water. And what else puts out? Dirt, yeah, maybe. But I'd have said the recycling thing would have done that, right? I promise you I will stop whining about this game, but seriously. I'm having flashbacks to the first one, and it's winding me up. Oh, the game, we are in! That only took a little bit longer than I expected, but, you know, I ain't gonna complain. I'm positive. So we're in the game. I've already been bombarded by a tutorial on how to move using one stick. That could have just been an icon on the screen. But, you know, okay, so what do we have? Do we have an open-ish world? No, that's an invisible wall, but I can let that go. It's towards the camera. Can I go in here? Nope, that's an invisible wall. Hey, look, our vehicles. Can we get on them? Nope, there's an invisible wall there too. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be one of those... This is like a linear, you can only go one way thing. You can switch dogs, but it doesn't shout out the names of them anymore, which, to be honest, I preferred it when he did, because I can never remember the names of these things. Alright, can I jump over flowers? No, I cannot. Can I jump over a fence? No, I cannot. Can I jump over these signs in the middle of the path? Yes! Yes, I can! Yeah, and I have a tutorial on how to do so after I've jumped over the things and after I've pressed the A button a million times. A child does not need that tutorial. They really don't. They aren't that stupid. I promise you. Oh, I missed the spot. Let's just go down here. There's nothing here. Why is this here? I can jump on park benches. That's the thing, though, right? I've just noticed these are people. They seem to be in prison next to the bakery spelt with a weird E. Is that meant to be like an ampersand or what? I don't know, but these people are quite clearly caged in. Are they like murderers, or are they protected from us? Because seriously, this seems to be like overkill in order to stop me having fun. Is to bar in the citizens of a city, you know? I'm just saying, it feels a little extreme. Hey, there's dogs running around. Quick, cage up the citizens. And look here, these guys have even got a smaller cage. Look, see? Smaller cage. And what are they going to do? They're stuck next to a farmer saying, oh, they're going to get high. They're going to get ever so high. on all the love drugs that appear to be on that side. Will people stop beeping at me? This stop sign's pointing down the path, not the road. That's wrong. Have you noticed how all the arrows are pointing in one direction on these paths? It's like, the path is one way. No, no, no. I'm pretty sure paths are two ways. Here's a thought. Who's put down all these barriers that cross the entire path? It's sort of practicing for the hurdles in the Olympics at the other end or something. Because that would be fantastic. It's just going, ready, steady, Now, big question. Can I make my dog cause a massive road accident? No. No, I can't. Well, that's good news. Oh, all the people across the street are phased out of existence. That's not good. Oh, can I pee on this fire hydrant? Let me pee on it. Let me pee on it. No, okay, can't do that either. Why are the cars always beeping at me? Is it because there is a massive building fire somewhere in the city and we've got out of our emergency response vehicles and seemingly just taking a small saunter around the city collecting dog biscuits? Because I think that might be the thing. Why are we the only emergency response unit in the entire city? Because this is quite a big city from what I've figured out. This is a job for rubble. That's the one I am, right?
Use this to switch from one pup to
Why are they giving me the tutorial to change pups as the pup? That's the correct one. I hate how many tutorials there are. Seriously, let's just... There, game. Are you happy now? I've switched to and fro a few times. Now, let's go and
interaction. Press this inside the circle to activate the paw interaction.
They could have just told us that in words on the screen with a little bit of writing. Why take away my game? I think this is like 4th or 5th tutorial I've had in maybe 5 or 6 minutes. Anyway, let's press Y and see what this minigame is, shall we? Shall we prepare for a tutorial? And the tutorial, 5 or 6 now. Move this for they can't even bother to give me the correct controls. Right, so I pressed the stick once, and I pressed A twice. It's not even giving me stick controls anymore. I don't need to use the stick at all. I'm actually fiddling it now. And I pressed... So it's... I tapped A once, tapped A twice, tapped A 3 times, and... Minigame complete. I'd like to call it a minigame, but really it was just 15 seconds of the game practically playing itself. I pushed only, what, 7, 8 buttons? And it completed. That's not entertainment. That's not fun. That's just... I don't know. Hey, respond to me. I'm over here. Hey. Hey, people! People! Hey! Dog with a backpack on! Talking dog with a backpack on! Anyone? Where's the house fire? Have you seen it? Nah, they ain't seen it. Ooh, bird to chase. Ooh, bouncy thing! It doesn't seem to bounce me any further. Let's try that again. Alright, so I get a little higher because I'm raised up, but... You know in LEGO Star Wars, you've got that bouncy platform that if you jump in at the right time, you got mega high. This is not that. So let's... Wait a sec. If I jump off... Do I go any further? So if I stand here and jump over this, I land there. Okay, so we land there. So if I jump back on this and jump, I land in the exact same distance. It makes no difference to what you can do. What is the point? Oh, something to collect! Badges! Ah, my inner collective itis has kicked in. Oh, I've fallen off the screen. Alright, this is a question for the adults out there, but are you allowed to put aubergines or eggplants in kids' games? Because to me, that seems a little bit too sexual for this sort of age rating. And for anybody who's confused by that statement, go and ask a grown-up. Just noticed these 2 women over here. Pretty sure these are the ones that started all the fires. The one on the left with the red hairs looking over the one on the right going, you know what we did, right? And she's staring forward going, yes. Now let's do it again, but to an orphanage. Why is this biscuit over here completely cordoned off? Is it like a danger biscuit? Why did it require 12 barriers with nothing written on them to keep it safe? Or is it protecting us from it or it from us? Why? 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 Also, those biscuits are clearly clipping through the bench, but let's not bring that up. Huh. I just noticed something weird. Have a look at these stalls, right? They're quite big. Now, let's just go and compare them to the normal size of a human. So that's a person, right? They're what? Just under that sign height. And so if we go over here, just jump over this, jump over this, jump over this. These stalls must be like beyond head height. Who are they trying to attract? Also, I'm not going to point out there's a carrot just sticking out of that box there, but why are they so high? And why is the fruit so big? Everything around here is genetically modified. The banana's the same size as the dog I'm currently playing as. Right, let's get disappointed by this minigame. What we got? We've got... massive axes!
Use this to remove the axes and
Somebody's
remove the
watched
obstacles.
Robot Wars before making this game. Look at the size of that! They just popped out like, whatcha? That's not a weapon! That's like Cujo levels of deadly. And if you don't know who Cujo is, it's a Stephen King story about a dog that tries to eat everyone in the entire universe. What if Marshall, I think this dog's called, ever got angry with things, people are going to die. That makes up for the fact that I haven't actually pushed the button to make the game complete yet. And then he just casually sheathes the death weapons that are attached to him. Yet the axe heads are still completely exposed, so, you know, it's not made it safe. It's just walking around with... It's gonna take people's legs off with those things. What's around here? Nothing. Okay. Why am I surprised by that? That man walking down the path there, it looks horribly like the alien out of Signs. That veranda outside that house is atrocious. And the fact that I think that might be a block of flats, I think everybody had to agree to that design. So, the squatters in this city have no sense of style and class at all. Is that what I think it is? Oh, that's what I think it is. It's the third badge. I got all the badges. Just a second while I let out my victory.
Spectacular.
Who brought my fire truck around here? I parked that at the other side of town where I've just wandered 1,000,000 miles from. But it's here. So why is it here? Anyway, I'm going to get in it and not ask any more questions about why is it here. Who moved it? And why does it look like a red version of Thunderbird 2? Due to the sheer number of tutorials this game insists on throwing our way, I'm running out of things to say about them. Except for the video on the left is genuinely not helpful. The controls on the right are genuinely not helpful. This is just the flying game out of the first one. Or the speed across the bridge one out of the first one. But they haven't added any new games in. Oh, we're in! Oh, we're straight into another tutorial! Right. Why did they say that in the first bit? Why did they have to let me move forward half a yard? And because of that, I missed some doggy biscuits, you arsehole! I mean, I'm in a vehicle at least, so it looks slightly cooler, right? Right? Oh, I hit a road sign. Oh, it completely stopped me. That's a sturdy road sign to stop a fire truck. Oh, this is getting on my nerves. The biscuits don't appear until they're a few feet in front of you, and the animations, it insists on playing from beginning to end as you change lanes, means you can't change lanes quick enough to get from one side to the other to collect them. So you can never 100% this, because say you were on the right-hand side and some appear on the left, you can't get across quick enough to get to them. You have to be in the middle lane at all times, or you're going to miss them. So you will never, ever, ever get 100% on this game. Just saying. Oh, and we finished, and it came to a dead stop. I'm elated. I hope you can tell. Now, why is continue so far away from the end? Hi, editing me here with just a little interruption to the video. I noticed something else was cutting, sticking things together. When this paw zooms out, the scene in the background that it's meant to be covering up, because it's loading in, overlaps the paw. And then you can see the fire truck load in as well before it's fully zoomed out to zoom back in again. Some people might think that that's an intentional thing, but I know for a fact that it is not. They just didn't care enough about this game to change it. It was rushed out the door so quickly, they left that in. Anyway, I'll let you get back to the main video now I've had that little rant. As if I needed any other reason to hate this game more. I'm actually genuinely surprised we're still in the fire engine. I'm not surprised that they've instantly tutorialized us, and the word use is very, very hard to read. Oh, okay, so we're in. So how many times do we have to press to put a fire out? 1, 2, 3. So 3 presses, and the fire would be out. So that's 9 presses and 2 adjustments, 3 adjustments, and this entire main mission will be over. So let's just put that one out. And then let's fire down the general. Yeah, let's wet some sods over there. No, not fire the general. Okay, so can we shoot through the bottom floor? No. Okay, where can I shoot? So I can't shoot there. I can shoot there. I can't shoot there. I'm going to presume that the paw doesn't disappear when the build... I can't shoot the puppy in the face. I can only shoot above that line where the brickwork's clearly different. What? Who thought that was a good idea? And also, do I nitpick and say that the water animations are the same one looped? Maybe there's two. No, I'm pretty sure it's the same one every single time. Anyway, let's put the fire out and see what we can do next. Maybe there's something extra to this mission. Oh, that ball went through the wall. There we have it! Success! Awesome! Yeah, you've said that a million times. Think of something else, kid, yeah? Good job, Marshall. Yay! We did! We did! Rubble's right.
Looks like
What?
there's a missing fire hydrant.
Rubble's right. What? Why did he say that before the video? And why is there black feet on concrete? You don't generally leave footprints on tarmac? I'm just saying. And the picture of Rubble in that little image there. What is he doing? Why is he doing that? I have so many questions. I know I'm never going to get answers. I've decided I am going to play the second mission, Traffic Patrol. But first, I'm going to rant, which is a shocker. You can't ever get 100% because the mini games that require you to move around, such as the fire engine one, you can't move around enough. The biscuits appear only a few feet before you have to be there, and you can't get there quick enough to get them, so you will never, ever, ever get 100%. So, yeah, I'm now going to start Traffic Patrol and see if there's any redeeming features to this game. I'm not expecting anything great. Right, so long story short, Prince sang a song, Purple Rain caused a traffic accident. I'm going to say this now, the cutest traffic accident I've ever seen. And a very unoriginally named city dog is involved, and now the police want it. That makes sense. She knows the city and he's a police dog. So that sort of works? I mean... anyway, yeah. And look at her character. The Dachshunds, they're just the best, aren't they? They just look so happy all the time. And wow, the little cinematics in this game are pathetically short, aren't they? I like how we've cordoned off our own cars as if we're an obstruction. Who put the cones out? I found something else wrong. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm currently apparently on top of a fire hydrant. So if I walk forwards, it's going to take me a few steps. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 steps forwards before the collision boxes went, oh, you're not actually on a thing. And is it the same with this? Is it the same on a square object? Yeah, it's about 4 steps before you fall off. At no point did they put effort in. Like, no point at all when they were developing this did they think to even look at making this game playable or nice to play. Alright, that man's wearing murderer's gloves, so she's definitely going to be his next victim. And what is on this side? Like, what is on this side? An avocado, some nachos with green stuff, and a chili. Do you put avocados on nachos? To me, that feels wrong. And now to move on to the next thing on the screen that's going to annoy me. That sign there. This is a street, right? This is a street that pedestrians walk up and down. Why is there a sign that's telling them to bounce? Is this setup here a part of the official way of getting around this city? You have to jump up 3 crates over roadworks instead of going across some zebra crossings. So you have to go across this by jumping, because that sign there indicates that this is a permanent fixture. Instead of having a temporary sign at the bottom, they're telling us that this is how you get around this town. Why? Why? Anyway, let me collect this badge and let me keep moving. Wait, can I get down there? No. Okay, so they put that crate there to raise my hopes and then shatter them horribly. Thanks, game. Where did you come from? You clearly didn't cross the bridge with me. Hey, look, a walk.
All right.
Wait, did you say all right using A-double-L and right? That's not how you do it. All right, as in the term he means, is spelled A-L-R-I-G-H-T. No spaces. It's very similar, but that's not how you do it. How do you bugger up that? That's just a grammar check. Surely there was the little blue line underneath that when they spell it out. And now back onto the fact that there is fences somewhere in the middle of the road. You haven't even bothered to try and put them on the pavement. Stop honking me. Stop it! Doing nothing wrong. Oh, I'm loving this bit of road down here. Yes, this path is one way apparently, but there seems to be nobody else on it, so I'm not going to argue. But this bit of road here, can you see? For some strange reason, the cars drive up it, only to drive all the way back down again. This turning spot here is... What? Look, watch. The cars come up and just turn back. This road is literally the road to nowhere. This is the worst city to live in. A, the roads are probably so broken and higgledy-piggledy you will never get anywhere. B, they clearly don't give a crap about the environment because they're just wasting petrol to drive down this road. With no end in sight, with nowhere to go. And why is there this massive box here? What is this city possibly hiding from me? However, the citizens must be fit as out if they've got to climb over all this on a daily basis.
All right.
He said it wrong again. It's basic English, people. It shouldn't take a dyslexic to point that out. People with the normal ability of reading and writing should have noticed that. Not throwing shade, I'm just saying. I think it's really impressive that the cars that are travelling at, what, 30, 40 miles an hour come to a dead stop instantly. Everybody in the vehicles on this road have whiplash or some form of massive injury because they're going and they just stop dead. Right, so let's check their acceleration. So if we run back here, when do they start to move again? So they're at full speed instantly. Also, the traffic lights don't change. It's saying walk. Can you see that thing on the right there? So this road is constantly at walk because I don't know. It should change in some way. You know, like just a mini trigger somewhere near the road where when you're near it, it changes. But it doesn't. It's constantly on green. They must have a high death rate in this city. I'm just saying. Ooh, bounty. Ooh, sushi. Hey, mate, your arms are a different colour to your face. I don't mean to make you feel self-conscious, but that's not right. I'm just saying. Right, what happens if I smash Y while not as that dog? Smashing. Nothing. Nothing happens at all. So I do have to be this dog to do it. Good job, what? Who brought my scooter? Who keeps on moving our vehicles? Is it the other dogs trying to play tricks on us? It's one of these. Can't you think of any other type of game to have? I don't even know what some of this stuff is, to be honest with you. Them squares there, them ones, they make like a time icon, but it has no effect on the timer at the top. And the boosts don't make you go fast, they just make you pull a wheelie, and the biscuits are still appearing only feet before you actually need to get them. So, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Why have I got a timer and a progress bar? Do I need the timer? Shouldn't I be counting down? Or was there originally like a time trial thing where the quicker you did it, the more points you got? They just couldn't be asked to remove that when they decided not to do that. Because I'm beginning to think that's what that is. Yay, I finished. I genuinely don't care. I don't even know what it's counting there. There's just time on the screen. Let's skip it and let's get on with the main game.
Wow, that scooter is super fast.
It was, but my friend still made it here with me, so he's done his own thing. Does he? He must have driven here. Yeah, let's stop wondering about how he did it and let's just pretend that we know.
Liberty.
Hey, tutorial! I was beginning to miss these little things. I have only had 2 in this mission, and to be honest with you, none of them have been very helpful. And this ability that this little doggy has is completely pointless, because it's called intuition, so it guides you around the map and tells you where to go. And, well, if anybody's noticed, you can't not be heading in the right direction in this game unless you completely go back to the beginning. Why is this a thing? You can't get lost in this. You can only go one way. I've tried to escape the bounds of the map, but it seems to be so. What? Oh, clip of wire is falling out. But what? Player 1 disconnected. Please reconnect the Termology General Controller to continue. What the? Who passed this game? Who said that was a good thing? They never tested if the controller disconnected, did they? You know, like if it fell out of the computer or the batteries went flat. That's the code, that's the background phrasing you use to as a filler. It's meant to call whatever controller is connected for whichever version of the game you are playing. But it's so badly ported that it's not worked. Oh my goodness. So what happens when I plug the thing back in? Let me just get the wire. It's gone under the desk. The terminology or general control has been connected. Oh, this game is so crap. They cared so little about this game when they put it out. They only had money in mind. And the fact that this is quite a blatant showing of that shows that they didn't care about you, they didn't care about your kids, they didn't care about the game, the franchise, any of it. They just ran out there and said, people will buy this because parents are nice. They will buy their kids something they know that they want. And this is awful. Oh, God. Alright. Let's calm down and let's just finish this second mission on this atrocious piece of dog poop. Hey, look, a little mission. So, we're going to bark at a building. Hey, tutorial! So that's 4 in 1 mission. And it's simple instructions that could have just been displayed in the game and didn't need to take up any more of my time than it already has. Okay, so move the arrow, get in that circle. I'm guessing I can't fire anywhere else on the wall. No, so only there. And tutorial number 5. Use that. Okay, so I'm not actually pressing anything. There. Okay, I pressed it once and then press A. That was apparently thrilling gameplay. Yes, it's meant to be simple for kids, but I know kids are smarter than that. Alright, okay, I'm just going to throw him off the side of this building and end it all. Oh, I don't appear to be able to commit doggy suicide. I mean, I'm ever so slightly relieved about that, but also ever so slightly disappointed too. I think I'm about to be tutorialized again. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Zipline. I'm going to put a positive slant on this thing, but the Z on zipline is quite clearly an S flipped. Just saying. It doesn't. They don't even have a Z. Oh. Let's just recreate the opening scene to Dark Knight and let's be over with it. Yeah. So I can't shoot anywhere else, only in that circle. Woo. Okay, so fire. And he fires, and he fires and does that. And his friend will instantly just come up a ladder. Why are they crossing over rooftops, can I ask? What is the point? We were on street level. Aren't we about to direct traffic? Why are we doing the opening scene to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man? Hey, look, we're going to zipline again because it's the exact same spot as it was before. And we're going to bark and we're going to get that. And it's tutorializing me again. Like, again. Genuinely, I've just done this. I'm on 7 tutorials now. 7! And 2 of them were the same one. I shouldn't be. Oh, there's one over there as well. Can you see it just highlighted behind the thing and all? So let's fire and go across. Like that. And our friend will get up a ladder again. Where is she? Ah, there she is. I was beginning to get nervous for her. Hang on a second, I think I'm about to do doggy base jumping.
Chase,
wait, what? It's my turn? How am I meant to do that from up here? What? I was on a roof. Why am I in the middle of a road? And the video in the left-hand side is clearly showing me what the first step of the puzzle is, thus spoiling it ever so slightly for me. You know what? I'm not going to do this one first. I'm going to see what happens if I try and redirect the wrong traffic in the wrong order. Also, it gives me red arrows for when I'm not... It's not very difficult when it says, yes, this is the right one with green arrows, and then says, no, this is not the right one with red. I mean, where's the... Aren't you meant to encourage learning and problem solving? Don't show them the big arrows, please. I like how it's only the first cars in the traffic which have people in them. All the rest are controlled by automatons. Don't you at me? And he's looped his sentences. They could have given him at least like 2 or 3, you know? But no. Alright, let's go and direct the first one correctly and start freeing up this city's atrocious driving. I mean, the cars that have crashed are clearly AI driven. That's where it's all going, people. Ha! I bet you thought I was going to direct the traffic properly. No, 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 no. I'm going to try and send that old man. Fine. Fine. I will direct you in the correct direction. There, go. Yeah, you are free. And I don't really have to direct that last one because it's the only one left. But, you know, if I have to... Come on, mate. You could have gone. You could have just followed on behind. No? You're waiting? Alright, fine. There we go. All the cars are gone. Mission complete. And here are our heroes of sorts. Oh, there's a slow-moving vehicle. They're taking shots at him! It's a drive-by! They're reloading! Stop it! Stop it, you animals! What did these dogs ever do to you? Whew, turns out it was just a hallucination brought on by a fever dream, brought on by some sort of something that happened in a coma a long time ago, or a traumatic experience as a child. I'm not really sure, but the puppies are fine. I don't know how I should feel about that. I'm beginning to think that a drive-by shooting might make this game a little bit more interesting. Wow, Paw Patrol just got dark. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is check out our collectibles. We've collected this dog. Thrilling. That's all we can do with it. Spin him around like that. Oh, his tail moves. We've collected this fire engine, which is Thunderbird 2.5, I'm going to call it. Wow, that's a spin speed right there. Woo, woo, woo. That's a ride. I want to get on that. I would prefer if the cabin also had a roof, but I'm not going to nitpick. That looks okay, I guess. I mean, there's worse things out there. I mean, the images inside of these little thumbnails are atrocious. So you can see the little outlines from where they've been cut out. And then you got the city bike, which, to be honest with you, it looks like a city bike. The headlights on it look horribly sad, but, you know, that's a building, and that's a car. Why have we got a car? Oh, and there's the dog. But why is the picture green and the car we've got blue? And it says Dark 3802 in the license plate, which I presume is somebody's trigger phrase, so maybe a hitman somewhere just got activated. What does it mean, assassins and drive-bys at the moment? Anyway, while I faff in the background, I'm going to start doing my outro, and I'm just going to say, don't get this game. Please, never, ever, ever, ever go near it. It's a dreadful waste of money and time and effort, and I'm never going to get the time back. I've played it, and I really wish I could. It's horrible. It really is. Much better spending your money on things like food, water, electricity, drugs. My controller was even disconnected. I just put it down for a minute. I said, no. I'm going to leave that on the screen. Because player one, me, I disconnected from playing this game a long time ago. I've just been an autopilot for the past hour. God knows what I've been on about, and God knows what I've said, but... yeah. Oh, my controller's been found again. Hooray! Yeah, I've been InvertedOvert. I guess I still say this at the end. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I promise I will play a game I like next, because... I need the happiness. I really do. Oh, my controller's disconnected again. Yay. Yeah. This has been Paw Patrol something. The icon above the lift is different to the icon I've seen everywhere else. I think they forgot to colour that bit in. So, yeah. Toodaloo. Happy days. And have a good everything. I'm now going to say bye-bye.